friends, it's Emily Wardrop from Drop the War Life Coaching. I am your peaceful parenting life coach, and I have a really fun tip today about how to be the captain of the ship. So, we are the captain of the ship that our children are on. and And in order for the passengers, our children on the ship, to feel safe under our control on the ship, we're in control because we're the captain. They feel safe because they know that we're in control. They don't want to be in control. They're kids. They don't know. They can't handle all that. But we want to be in control because we're adults and we want to have that power. But the kids have their needs too. They need to feel powerful, in control of their lives. And that's what causes a power struggle. And so, the number one tip to drop the war on the power struggle is to be the captain of the ship. And so, when we realize that the captain of the ship is in charge because she is in control of herself, we don't have to control our children, we just have to control ourselves. Sounds simple? It's really tricky. It's really tricky. So,
Mommy?
yeah, just a sec. I'm doing my Facebook Live right now. I'll be right there.
Mommy,
Uh-huh.
your flowers are dying.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
just fell down from the sky out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll fix it later. Thanks, kiddo. My flowers are dying. He's doing his school in my desk. So that's why I'm on the floor in his room. So, and my flowers are dying and petals are falling on him. Okay. This is what life is all about, right? Okay, so we're the captain of the ship. We don't have to control them. We just have to control ourselves. So that is what all of these tips, every week that I'm sharing with you, is tips on how to control ourselves. Because when we are in control, then the child feels safe to feel everything they need to feel, to act however they need to act. If they feel like they need to behave so that we don't freak out, they don't feel safe. They feel like they are in control of our emotions because we think they are. They think they are. And that's a lot of responsibility for a little kid, to be in charge of his parents' emotions. So when we have control of our own emotions, then they feel safe to just be kids. And that is when we're the captain of the ship. So that is how we get our power back to be the captain, is by taking responsibility for our own emotions, our own thoughts, our own feelings, our own results, and not blaming it on them. The kid does not have to behave so that we feel better. That's kind of what we want all the time, right? Could you just stop whining so I'm not going crazy? No, the kid is just whining, and I'm choosing thoughts that are making me feel crazy. And when I can recognize that, and I for sure am so far from perfect at this, and as I've been thinking all week about talking about that this week, I've realized how so far from perfect I am at this. But just knowing it and thinking about it all the time and not beating myself up, but just trying all the time to recognize in every moment that I am in control of my own thoughts and feelings, and they are not. Because I'm the adult. I have the executive functioning brain, and they're a kid. They don't. And so, yeah, so let's be adults. And one of the tip-offs to know if we've lost control is that we resort to bribing and threatening and punishments and all that stuff. So that is what we use when we get desperate and panicky and out of control. But when we know that we're in control of ourselves, then we can come from peace and love. It feels like love, not control. So we're not trying to control them so that we can feel better. We love them. And empathy, it feels like empathy, like, I know that it's really rough when you don't get to watch TV when you want to watch TV. Like, I like to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it too. I know it's hard. Go ahead. Be sad, be annoyed, be, disappointed. Yeah, that's what disappointment feels like. And it's okay. Disappointment's not going to kill you. But no, we're not watching whatever right now. So that is being in control of the ship, not controlling them. that's an illusion of control. So that we feel better because they're behaving. But they can behave however they want to behave, and we can still be in control of ourselves. And it's really hard and it's really tricky, and that's what I do as a life coach. So I'm so excited to offer these services to you or anyone you know. So I'm asking for your help, begging. I'm ready. I'm so ready to help you or your friends or whoever, because how many moms do you know that are stressed out? How many moms do you know that are struggling extra, especially right now in these times of uncertainty? The kids are home instead of at school, or the kids are both, and it's all very confusing, and there's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of worry, and there's a lot of anxiety, and we need to be in control of our own emotions, or we're pushing all that onto our kids too, and they're just kids, and that's a lot for them to be dealing with right now. And so please let anybody and everybody you know that's struggling, tell them about your Peaceful Parenting Life Coach, and that she can help them. And they can just message me on Facebook, or so I do a free consultation call where we'll talk about their particular situation or your particular situation, and then talk about different ways that they can continue to work with me. And by the end of that consultation call, they'll be so excited to pay me for my services because it's awesome. It's like when the power went out last week. I've never been so happy to pay for my electricity. Like, you don't realize what you need until you need it, and then when you need it and you want it back, you're super happy to pay. So and this is actually what's happened with my clients before. I was doing some free practice coaching in life coach school, and all the time they'd be like, so when do I pay you? Like, how can I pay you? I really want to pay you. This is really helpful. This is awesome. How do I pay you? So I'm happy to let you pay me now. Go ahead and connect with me just on Facebook Messenger is fine, and I will get you on my schedule, which I've been hesitant about before, but now I've got that down. I will kick my kid out of the desk. I'll use my desk instead of the floor in his room. But we're kind of seeing how virtual school is going now, and I think, well, I know that we'll fit you into the crazy schedule around here, mix it with your crazy schedule, we'll make it work. And I am so excited to help anyone who needs help, because there's a lot of moms out there that are stressed and freaking out, and we don't need to. What we need to do is be the captain of the ship. And that's really hard sometimes, and you need somebody to help. I go to my coaches all the time for help. And so, and I coach myself all the time. And that's a skill I would love to teach you and your friends. So please spread the word about Drop the War Life Coach. You can live anywhere in the world. We're just going to meet on Zoom. So I'll look forward to hearing back from you, and talk to you again next week. Okay, bye.